I'd really rather not be doing this right now. I got a lot of stuff happening in my personal life, and at first I thought I had too much stuff going on to bother with piddly internet horse shit like this, but again, I proved myself wrong. The garbage can only pile up for so long, ladies and gentlemen, before somebody finally says, "You might want to do something with all that trash over there, man. It's smelling pretty bad." I'm aware my microphone situation kind of sucks right now, but I do have a new microphone coming in the mail, so now I can take so many things, but when people start defaming me just to defame me, I I kind of feel the need to come out and defend myself. There's a video that's out there right now by a guy that used to use his multiple 40 plus accounts just to thumbs down my videos to get my attention, called Undertaker Freak Treats Everyone Like Shit. This person is a part of a group known as the Troll Posse, and you all know my history with the Troll Posse. Many of you do. For those of you that do not, the Troll Posse is a group that used to go to any length, do anything they had to do to get my attention. Whether it be mass disliking my videos, spamming my page with comments about gay sex or other very defamatory things, spamming my YouTube inbox, spamming my Facebook, basically doing anything that I do, what a troll would do. And it just so happened that myself and the Archfiend were their targets for a very long time. But somehow, someway, after a debate that I had with these people, the debate that they said I did not have the balls to have, we became somewhat cool with each other. But over time I realized I don't belong with these people. I don't really necessarily like a lot of these people, and in the back of my mind, that past, that history was always there. So naturally we kind of drifted apart, and ever since then this guy by the name of Gaming Doodle Sauce has been doing everything he possibly can to try to defame me and spread bullshit and smear me, especially making generalizations like saying I treat everyone like shit, using a few examples from within their own Skype call world to say that I treat everybody that I meet online like shit, all of my fans. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not the kindest person in the world. I'm not the most gentle person in the world. I'll never cop to that. But I'll be goddamned if I allow something like that to be spread as truth, because it's simply not the truth. I've met plenty of people that enjoy my videos online that sent me messages on Facebook, sent me messages on Skype. I can't get to them all, but I try. And I've had nice conversations with these people. Good conversations. Ones without insults, guys. Hey, how about that? Yeah, those conversations that you say I just can't live without. I have those conversations on a daily basis. With different people, too. And there are many people who can attest to that. And you may send your buddies over to say that that's not the case. But answer me this. How is it I treat everybody like shit just because I've insulted a few people within your insular group? You can't even begin to say that. And given the history that we have, especially this kid named Bloody Bucket Sinister, aka Mitch. Bloody Bucket Sinister, aka Mitch, kept making a joke about black guys, something that he doesn't even really know about, but he just found out about recently. And it was an old joke, and it was it had to do with domestic abuse. This black guys joke. I'm not going to get into detail on it. But they used it anyway, knowing full well what it was about. It had to do with the domestic abuse of a woman, but they continued to use it. And then it came to me. After the debate I had with the Troll Posse, when I said I was never going to be with them anymore, Mitch pulled me aside for a private chat. And I explained to him why that particular joke hit me personally. Because I had been a victim of domestic abuse in my past, and I'd seen it happen before, and I did not appreciate it being used in my vicinity, especially in that manner, and he said he would never use it again. He said he understood, he wasn't trying to be an outright asshole, and he would stop using it. Well, after Nate made his video yesterday, guess what happened? He came straight to my the comment section of my video about reaction videos, and he posted it again. I'll never do it again, John. Yeah. Except when you need to make a cheap little joke. And he has spammed my wall in the past, and he's used his multiple accounts to do the same thing that Gaming Doodle Sauce, aka Chicken Doodle Sauce, aka Archfiend Live, has done. To try to get my attention in cheap, meager, and completely immature ways. I'm tired right now. I'm kind of stumbling through this. I understand these people don't like me very much. It's fine, I don't like them very much either. But to use a few examples from their personal experience, especially when JJ was in there talking shit about me, when I apologized to him for what I said, when I actually manned up, nutted up, sent him a message apologizing for the shit that I said. I mean, yeah, I think what I think about him, but I should have went about it in a better way. You're damn right. I've apologized to other people in the troll posse. And the only one apology I ever got from anybody in that entire thing for the shit that they tried to pull, especially for the black eyes thing, knowing full well that that hits home for me, was Mitch. And that one single apology that I ever got from any of them in that group ended up being thrown away almost instantly. There are so many layers to this story. So many things that can be said, but I need to focus on them saying I treat everybody like shit because it's simply not true. So what's going to happen is Gaming Doodle Sauce, Bloody Bucket Sinister, maybe even Nate Talks to You or JJ Discussions or whoever else, maybe does Stupid TV Show. These channels are probably going to try to make as many videos as they possibly can to try and smear me and make it look like I treat everybody like shit. When I have treated somebody like shit, I've had my reasons. And the other person knows goddamn good and well what those reasons were, and they were good reasons. Sometimes I've treated people like shit for not so good reasons. Everybody has their off days. But that is not an admission of I treat everybody like shit, not by a long shot. And that's what they want to do. They want to cherry pick those little sound bites and try to line them up in a nice, neat line, a line that suits their own interests to try to smear me and make me look bad. I'll be the first to admit, just like I did earlier, I am not the best person in the world, and I have my flaws just like anybody else. And I've never said that I'm better than anybody else. I have never said that I'm king shit. I know I'm not king shit. I don't amount to a hill of shit in the circle known as YouTube. But I will not allow myself to be smeared in this manner. Especially coming from a group like the Troll Posse. It's done the kind of things they've done to me and other people in the past. And now all of a sudden their noses are clean of everything. So they can all focus their time, effort, and energy on me. It's kind of ridiculous if you think about it. It's kind of funny too. Kind of pathetic. Nate, JJ, Josh, Martha, Must Destroy All, anybody that I've butted heads with. It all happened within the confines of that group, a group that I already had a predetermined notion about. A group that I never belonged in the first place. And a group that is not representative in any way, shape, or form of how I treat people anywhere else. Damn sure not in real life. Damn sure not on my Facebook or my YouTube or my Formspring or my Twitter or anywhere else I interact with people. Because I value the people that watch my videos. I value the people that call themselves fans of mine. And I've tried my damnedest to make sure that I can get to them the best that I can. I don't have all the time in the world, but I try to make time for them. Ask the people I've lived with. They've seen me on this computer for hours on end, answering messages and emails. Sanctimonious, call it what you will, but it's the goddamn truth. Spend hours on this computer answering messages, emails, on Skype, making Skype conversations, things that people with my amount of subscribers generally wouldn't do. The live shows, hell, I have Skype calls, and I put on my Facebook. Message me if you want in, and I have Skype calls with them. I answer their messages as much as I can. The comments. I do what I can for these people because they watch my shit, and they don't have to watch my shit, but they choose to because they find me entertaining, and I'm appreciative of them for that. Now I'm not about to let some fucking phony and his group of friends known as a Troll Posse completely knock my dick in the dirt. And this is what they wanted. I know, fine. I fed the troll. Big fucking deal. This piddly internet shit has to end. And it will end one way or another. There will come a time where I just stop responding to it. Admittedly, there have been times where they have called me out on some of my bullshit. And I've given them the benefit of telling them that they did call me out on my bullshit properly. I've given them that benefit. They'll try to deny that, but that's just them. But this is just way too far. Gaming Doodle Sauce's biggest intention for his channel, you want to know what it is? The biggest intention for that channel is for him to find drama, record it, and upload it with a clever, catchy little title such as Undertaker Freak 1127 treats everybody like shit, even if it's not true. Even if it's not true. He used to follow me on Facebook so closely, he would take every bit of drama he possibly could have had to do with somebody else in his own group. And if it had to do with somebody else in his own group, he'd smack a title on it, make a thumbnail, and post it on his channel. Just to try to sucker some views at my expense. Like he's always done. Like he tried to do with the Archstream, suckering views off of his expense. Like with me, sucking views at my expense. And Nate follows suit. Not Nate, Mitch. Sorry, Nate, whatever. Mitch follows suit with that. Just like he reneged on the whole, I'll never say it again, John, because I know how bad it hurts when you hear that. Yeah, sometimes words do hurt. I'm not going to ask people to feel sorry for him, and I'm not going to say I cried every time I saw the damn Black Eyes thing, but come on. Don't act self-righteous, and don't act like you're high-minded, your nose is clean of everything. Just because you can lead discussions about how bad you guys think I am. You guys think I'm bad? Fine. Say the Troll Posse. Undertaker Freak cheats the Troll Posse like shit. I could cop to that. Because I haven't exactly gotten the best treatment for you guys in return. And when you guys don't get what you want out of me, you go into action and you start making the videos, especially Mr. Gaming Doodle Sauce here. Butted heads with tons of people. Over the 2.5 years I've made videos here regularly. Butted heads with tons of people, had tons of little YouTube wars with people. But eventually I come out of those wars generally unscathed, and I just move right on. Troll Posse is trying to make it certain that I don't move on, and my head is always on them, and the ball is always in their court. Some of them in the posse, you know, they're just unwilling participants, or just general passerbys, you know, like Martha and, you know, like a few of the guys in there. You know, it still kind of astounds me that JJ's in on this too, but, you know. They're all good people and I'm the asshole. That's what they want you to think, and it is not true. I know they've already suckered Mr. Blaze the movie fan on their video. Now that I've seen this video, I think Undertaker Freak's a piece of shit. Well, they'll probably get a few of you to change. They'll probably get a few of you to you know, buy their fucking propaganda. But let me make it clear and let me reiterate. I've always appreciated every one of my fans. I've tried to accommodate them as such. I probably do a hell of a lot more than any of those and the guys in the troll posses that have channels. I've probably done a hell of a lot more than any of them have done for their personal fans. And I have more than a lot of them. And I'm not trying to make some bold statement by saying, oh, I'm more popular. No, it's not what I'm saying at all. But I have taken on a lot more than them. And I try to accommodate them as such. And I don't treat everybody like shit that I come across. But they will try to make you think that just because they've had a few wrong rubs with me in those calls. Not going to have to worry anymore. Because I told myself 2 weeks ago, I'm no longer affiliating with these people. It's not worth it anymore. It's not worth the fucking fight every other week. Not worth wasting my time in one of their calls just to be bitched at and barked at. It's a bunch of shit. And it's time that I put a point of finality on it. This video will most likely get flooded by them. I'm aware of that. Try to keep things civil. Don't stoop to their level. I don't really know what else there could be to say. They're not angels. They're definitely not angels, and neither am I, but you know what? All I have is my name, and I'm not going to let anybody try and take it away. Especially a group of people that made it there just a year ago, a little over a year ago, made it their absolute fucking mission to try and bring me down. Yeah, ask Gaming Doodle Sauce. He'll tell you. He was part of an operation to try and get my videos flagged down and try to get me removed off of YouTube. Him and his friends. But now they're the White Knights. Well, game over.